think I'm saying like, oh yes. Well, it's going to notify. Anyways. I guess I'll just keep it monetized for a bit, but yeah, this is going to be an unarchived stream. For those who don't know, I've already done some other unarchives. Which essentially is just going to be streams where I'm just going to leave it private after I am done with this stream. So hence there's a reason why there's a screenshot rather than the model, because I don't want to just connect the webcam and I don't want to just mess around with any of that for now. But yeah, today I woke up not too long ago. Today is just going to be a random grinding session of me just grinding in the test server a little bit, see if I can actually get some levels, see if I can actually just level up on some of my gems, even though I don't have gem booster, obviously, of course. It would be great for me to actually just get a little bit more damage. You know what, I don't care. I don't care about using Ernie or not. But yes, I will be talking as well. I will be mentioning some other topic that I just wanted to talk about. But yes, how's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome. This is just going to be a stream where for the most part it's just going to be private, so you will not be able to see the VOD because I will just leave it unlisted, since most of the stream usually there I put them with a purpose for the most part. Today it's just going to be roaming around randomly on the test server, maybe just talk about like pretty much more of an actual hangout rather than, yeah, I'm doing an event, or I'm doing a flux, pure flux grinding, or I'm doing this and that. And yeah, this is more of me relaxing and just playing the game, pretty much essentially the stuff that I would do off stream, but I'm doing it on stream essentially, and I'm probably going to die now. Hey. So yes, I'm just going to be more talking about it and just hanging out. Wouldn't you be faster if you swap gems to other class? I mean, technically, but I mean, Shadowhunter is still my strongest, even if I swap gems. So yeah, I like the new dungeons eggs. I think they're fine. Obviously, they look better in terms of their detail, of course. But I personally am not like blown away by them either. But they look nice. They look nice. The PTS, like, by the way, has been kind of rough. I'm just saying that much. I don't know why all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I'm playing well, and then all of a sudden I go full Michael Jackson and start teleporting everywhere, and it's pretty obnoxious, not gonna lie. But yes, I am going to also talk a little bit in regards to the latest change that they did with the crystal gems. Let me know what you all think. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, they essentially lowered the amount of crystal sparks, not the crystal, but gem sparks that you actually do get when you do reach a gem above, well, let's just say, you know the level 15 gem tactics regarding, getting more gem dust with Stellar? Obviously, that's a thing that pretty much everyone should know, that if you level up a gem to level 15, you can look collected for more gem dust. And it was the same thing with Crystal, but before on Crystal it was 1 gem spark at level 1. At level 6 you will get 2. At level 11 you will get 4. At level 16 you would get what is it, like 8, and then 21 you would get 16. 26 you would get, how much was it? It was something along those lines. I put it on the Discord. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw the message right now. Me advertising the channel on the official Discord. I mean, I'll leave that to everyone, to be honest. 32 and 64, so 26 would be 32 and 64 at level 30. So I just don't like to advertise like the channel at this moment. Anyways, who cares? But yeah, you can do the advertising. I don't mind. Just like at this very moment, I want everyone to focus more on the update rather than focusing on the channels and such. Pure 100%. I don't care. Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's besides the point. But yeah, you used to be able to get either 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64, essentially respectively every 5 level, essentially with Crystal Gem. They essentially just lowered that to the ground, essentially. And they just made it so that you get 1 all the way to level 14. At level 15 you would get 2, and then it would be like at level 26 you would get 4, and then at level 30 you would get 20. That's a huge jump from 4 to 20. I'm just going to say this, I just don't like that. I'm going to be 100% brutally honest. That's a terrible move. If I'm being just 100% honest, that's just a horrible addition. Like, what the hell? And here's why. Like, some of the problems in regards to the new gem system, it wasn't necessarily here's the problem. The problem with all of that is that the gem leveling of gem past level 26, which is when you actually start getting gem sparks, if you miss, you get like barely any progression. It is disgustingly how bad it really is. Like if you miss like a gem at level 25 or 26, you barely get any progression, and past level 27 you get no progression. So you have to only be successful at level 27 in order to actually just make any progression on your gems, which essentially just enforces stuff like the uses of Ninth Life or Gem Booster, more specifically Ninth Life, which is brutal already to begin with. And you literally just delete the amount of gems part that you do spend is way too much. It's a lot. But here's the catch, here's the problem. You get a lot of, you used to get quite a bit of gem sparks, but those gem sparks would go, like, if you didn't have any gem booster, those gem sparks would literally do like barely any upgrades, like at all. That's just horrible. And now that is essentially being nerfed, it's essentially just further enforcing the use of Ninth Life, which then again not everyone does have, and it just essentially, I think it's just a terrible move. Like, there's no way that you can just look at it and be like, oh yeah, it's okay, I mean it's all right, or maybe I can see them. No, there's no good things. Sorry, but no, there's no good thing about this. Sorry. As much as I always try to be in the moral gray area, this is a terrible change. Straight up. This is a horrible change. I just immediately saw him like, damn, they reduced it. It's like, why? And then when I immediately just saw Abby essentially just talking about how much do you actually did get, when I saw that at level, like it was 1, 2 at level 15, 26, you will get 4. I'm like, wow. Wow. That is absolutely horrendous. Thankfully it's on the test server, it's not on the live server, so it is still subject to change. And I'm pretty sure most of the players, I haven't seen anything in regards to Discord, but I'm pretty sure like I will probably say 95% of the players are pissed off. I will be honest. I'm more on the this is disappointing, but I mean, sure, whatever. Hopefully it gets changed, but that is a horrible move. Because it's already difficult enough to level up a gem in the first place. Like, people are still struggling to this day to level up a gem to level 25. And then not to mention that if they want to do that, they have to do that with at least 2 characters. Like, 2 characters. At the very least, 2 characters. For the most part, most players at least have 2 characters, and then they don't have to take it. Like, you have to take into account augmentation, gem rerolling, all of that, and now combine that with much more brutal upgrades. That's asking a little bit too much. It's asking a little bit too much. I will be honest. Like me. For someone like me personally, I would, even with this current gen spark, I would probably still even max out a fully set of gens in the first couple of days. But that's not good for the average player, and that's a horrible addition. That's just the way that it is. So, yeah, that's what I think. That's literally what I think when I saw it. That's literally all that I think. But yeah, let me just read out some more of the things that you guys had to say. It really won't stay like that 100%. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think it will stay like this. It's actually, let's say. Again, they should really treat this update with, you know, they need to just take it really slowly. And it's bound to be there's bound to be some mistakes on some of the patches. Thank God it's on the test server, but yeah, there is bound to have some mistakes here and there. So that's why I'm not like, I'm pissed off. The game's dead, immediately dead, uninstall. I'm gonna touch grass or something ridiculous like that. You know, I'm like, you know, it's a terrible addition. Hopefully it gets changed. Yeah, it would take like ridiculous. It would take a ridiculous amount of time. But yeah, it's just the way that it is. I'm still optimistic on this update. Like I said, I'm expecting this to be at least 1 month on the test server. So I'm expecting changes like crazy. I'm expecting this update to be completely different from day 1 to what it is going to be when it comes on the live. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting this update to be the same as most of this, you know, smaller update. Like most of the smaller update, like Bomb Royale Season 3, Shadowy Spotlight, you know, usually they do like 5 changes, 5 to 6 changes maximum, and that's it, which is how it is. But in the case of this update being a major update and being so important for the game, and considering how much feedback this update, like this update is generating a lot of player attention. I don't know if any of you have noticed that, but there's a lot of players that normally retire from the game, but they're coming back to videos, or they're coming back to check on what's up with this update. This update is getting, like, this update, if done well, can get a lot of players back, and will definitely get a lot of players back. That is for sure. That is a guarantee. I will guarantee you that. So this, they should just take it slowly, full 100%. Take it slowly, which that's why I'm, for the most part, I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad or anything on this last change. But yeah. Most of I usually always mention, when it comes to PTS video or anything, I always do mention like this. When it comes on the test server, and I will say that to anyone who might watch this in the future, and I do another test server type of thing, because I always try to be active on every single test server if I can. Everything on the test server is subject to change. Do not go really crazy and just immediately change your account completely just because of what it is on the test server. Wait up until it is on the live server, or it is pretty much just finalized, and then just, and I'm dead. Wait, what the hell? That's actually crazy. I think the 3-star boss literally teleported to me on all the way right here. What the hell is going on? It's so odd. Anyways, but yeah, it pretty much just boils down to that. Just when it comes to the test server, take it slowly. They just take everything with a grain of salt. Just take everything with a grain of salt. Take everything slowly. Don't be like, oh yes, I am immediately going to say anything or this. You might an ad on the virtual Discord. Hopefully it helps you out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I'll get like the little YouTube symbol on the mod. That's no way in hell that's going to happen, but that would be cool. Imagine. Pog? Question mark. But anyways, it's not here or there, but yeah, usually on test server, I always will say, and literally towards the beginning of every single video, subject to change. Take everything with a grain of salt. It's still subject to change. And it's still people to this day. There are still some people, even if they hear that, they will still complain and just go like, "Oh yeah, but Trove's dead." It's like, yeah, well, that's just what it is. That's the unfortunate part. Also, yeah, as you can tell, still pretty good. Doing pretty good damage right here in Uber 11. Uber 11, I've noticed that, you know, Uber 11, I've noticed more and more after just increasing my light a tad bit more. I've been noticing that it's becoming more and more manageable. So. Only negative comment I have on my channel, either some really high level master hating about this being too easy for them, or people yelling trophies that they get. Yeah, usually there's everyone there. I've had those same people just saying either, you know, why do you keep playing this dead game, or and stuff like that, like, oh, Trove is dead, why? And you know, there are very many of them, but there are some that actually that I have seen them. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. I just enjoy the game for what it is. By the way, this boss, I swear to Jesus, can you get out? My God. Yeah, this is usually what it is. Trove... No, Trove is not dead. I wouldn't say he's extremely popular either, but he's not dead. He's far from it, actually. Especially now with an update like this, it's retaining a lot more players than you think. But Trove is not dead, don't worry about it. It's far from it, actually. Yeah, how's it going, everyone who's just joining in? Holy Jesus, a lot of you be joining. Just to let everyone know that this is an unarchived stream. This is not going to be on the channel after I'm done. It's still going to be on the unlisted because there's, for the most part in this live stream, there is like no purpose. This is more like a hangout and me just playing the test server while talking to everyone, just discussing everything regarding the test server. Or pretty much what I used to do on Twitch. For those who remember that I used to stream for the sake of streaming sometimes. It's one of those. There's a reason why I didn't even make a thumbnail for it. I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Gonna stream, just talk about it. Yeah, this is a back-to-back stream. Stream for 5 hours on YouTube, 3 hours on Twitch, and then I'm back here again. Streaming here on YouTube. I was actually just after finishing my stream on YouTube, I wanted to test out if I can actually just speed farm with the pirate captain. That was a terrible idea, by the way. It wasn't a good idea for me to do that. So yeah. What do I think of mastery? People of masteries. What do I think of people with mastery 825? I mean, they're endgame players. I mean, I'm one of them, so I guess they cool. I don't know. I don't know to answer that question. True endgame. That's what it is. My mastery is currently maximum 857 or 858. Something like that. It's current maximum. It's like 857. Console maximum, mind you, by the way. So... yes, I do have at least 4 mastery. But I do believe maximum is 857, if I do recall correctly. What the hell? The boss literally just book. The champion of Doom is not here. Anyways, I'm out of here. What am I missing? I'm missing the Primal Paragon Wings and 5 banner styles, but that's about it. And the $100 melee and the 1k loyalty. I do believe that's all that I'm missing. 1k loyalty, $100 melee, and what is it? Like the Paragon Wings and 5 banner styles. That's it. Damn, $600. Yay. I would not buy any accounts if I'm being honest. There's no fun in just buying an account. It's like, oh yes, I bought an account for an end game. I play for like 2 hours and then I get bored because I got nothing to do. Like, GG. That would be so boring. And there we go, that's the test server lag that I love. Yeah, it's also illegal, you could actually get banned for it. But yeah, that would be that would be so boring. Oh, yes, I am 800. I would enjoy just grinding for like 2 hours, probably get like 1 million flux, brag that I got 1 million flux, and pretty much everyone will tell you, hey, that's normal. And then you will not feel special at all and get bored and stop playing the game. GG. There goes $600. That's pretty much it. Well, you will lose your money, get bored, and literally just not get any benefit from just that. That's literally the same reason I keep mentioning to everyone that say, "Oh yes, I wish I had your account." I'm like, no, you don't. You don't wish to have my account. But yeah, running around with 52 mil, all characters over 33.7, proper build. Max mastery, sure, sounds brilliant on paper, but if you play, you will be asking yourself, what the hell am I supposed to do? Good luck. I still play because I find weird stuff that I can keep trying it out, but trust me, not everyone is just going to be doing that same thing. Yeah, like, oh yeah, I wish I was a content creator. The content creators always, like you, always know every single date of all of the out there, and we're like, nope, we're just as lost as you are. Trust me. We're literally the same as you, but we talk in videos. That's it. GG. That's not. But yeah, it's so funny. My webcam is stuck. No, I'm using just an image. This time around, I'm just using an image. I'm not using the webcam. But yeah. I'm just using an image. I don't want to just connect my webcam. I just wanted to grind out, hang out. And yeah, that's usually what it is today. It's just a hangout stream. I might just grind and then just talk and then just maybe do another thing. It's like this stream has like